fry them up.
Oh yeah.
Weaknesses though, especially the water lane. Our water minions should be pretty strong here. Let's try to get, I don't know, is Weed Spray any good? Let's try to get a 1-drop. This is fine. I don't think Weed Spray is really good in this matchup. It's good against like the Black Eyed Peas, but usually he grows the Black Eyed Peas anyway. There's Headstone Carver. Whew! What a relief. There's Octopold as well. We're going to go with the Headstone Carver. I wonder if we play around Nerf. No, let's just do this. Maybe the Swashbuckler, the most valuable one. Really, he's strong against on really all lanes, and he's really weak against the water. We're gonna start off with the Headstone Carver here. If he goes with the Bong Choy, there's just Morning Glory, which is fine. It's even if we trade with his 1-drop and then get +1/+1, it's already enough value from the Headstone Carver. So we're definitely going with the Swash here. We have a second Headstone Carver coming up eventually, so turn 3 we'll probably go with the Toxic. Oh, he nerfed that. Hopefully he does not have another play, because even again, this is still a 2-for-1. He went with the okay, that's alright. That's a really good lane for our Line Dancing Zombie to actually go and take out that Sunflower next turn. That should be fine. We'll see what we tap deck here. I think it's going to be Line Dancing. We really want to take this out sooner than later. We could go to the Weed Spray. We could go for the Weed Spray. The Weed Spray will... I don't know what he's going to stick here on 4. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go for the Weed Spray here, actually. And we can do this on turn 4, the Headstone Carver and the Line Dancer. We might see a different team up eventually that will be more formidable. Like, nothing! What are you doing, man? Is he playing around Weed Spray? He passed turn 4 with 4 cards in his hand, which makes me believe he's trying to play around Weed Spray, which means that we should show him we don't have Weed Spray and then Weed Spray him next turn. This is a really advanced play, but I'm actually going to go for it. We're putting on a lot of pressure here. He just totally he's afraid of this Weed Spray. I mean, we're going to hold this Weed Spray until even if he makes a play, we don't even have to play into Weed Spray anymore, actually. What do we go with here? We could go Headstone Carver Weed Spray. He might be packing a Power Flower, in which case we're going to want to do the Sumo. I think we go to the Sumo and the we're actually going to go to the Sumo and this one. This way, if he plays the Power Flower, we'll just drag it over to the Toxic Waste Imp and we'll die, and our Swashbuckler will be able to hit phase. He's got to have a turn 5 play. Give this man... All of his turn 5 plays are huge minions. Potted Powerhouse, even though that didn't really grow anything yet. Let's see what he has here. The Sumo and the Toxic Waste Imp on the ground specifically is a really good combo. We have so much pressure on him right now. Yeah, Plankwalker can't spawn Plankwalker. Someone told me they saw a Cornucopia spawn a Cornucopia. He's going to the Groshroom. Nice. There's that. Doubling Mint? I think we go after the Doubling Mint. We really want that to die, and we want our Swashbuckler to hit phase. He didn't want to hit phase. Yeah, this is what he had. I mean, he had Weed Sprayable minions. Let's see if this procs our block here, we might get something good. There's that. Dolphinado. We're not going to Dolphinado. We're going to Dolphinado next turn. And now the Line Dancing Zombie is incredible here. Not only will it hit for 4 next turn, it'll clear up this whole lane. It'll get rid of the Sunflower, and he got rid of their 3-2. Nobody cares. We're gonna do Headstone Carver, Line Dancer, Dolphinado. This is a fine play, a fine play. And the Dolphinado will clear something good, hopefully. If worst comes to worst, will make our line... What is that? Give this man a Weed Spray. No, what is he going to buff? This one? The 2-4? We'll Weed Spray that next turn. Even though, yeah, this is going to be almost dead. Are we looking at lethal here? I wonder if we even Dolphinado. This is 4-2 and 1. We're 1 off. Hopefully it does not get the Groshroom. That's the only one we really don't want to hit here. I'm not going to get a better Dolphinado. That was the second to worst. I wish I would have gotten the Morning Glory. That would have been good, because then this would be home free. We're gonna go with the Weed Spray anyway next turn. So he'll be down to 1 health here. What's up, everybody? Gonna look at this. Sorry. You've gotten a Cornucopia and Cornucopias. Apparently Cornucopia can spawn Cornucopia. I've played so many Planewalkers, and I've never seen anything even remotely. We're actually going to go with this in the Weed Spray. Is there any kind of field clear that he has that would mess this up here? I know the Line Dancer looks real. The mixed up Gravedigger looks really attractive, but we're gonna go like this in Weed Spray. This is probably better. The only thing he can do to save himself is just play a whole bunch of little minions this turn, and that will be so Weed Sprayable, including the one he already has. He's not gonna be afford to play 4 now. He would need 4 1-drops, 3 1-drops basically. You know, he's not. This will win. This is guaranteed. This should be guaranteed. Is there anything he could do to save himself here? He could concede. He can play 4 Bong Choys is what he would need to save himself. And, you know, most of them are going to be Weed Sprayable. He's going for the save. Nobody cares, and that is why we Weed Spray. That is why we do not go for the mixed up Gravedigger there, and that's the game. I guess the mixed up Gravedigger 101, because the Sumo would have been able to move one of the Sunflowers over to a lane that was already occupied. It happens when you're desperate. You make plays like that. Another corn said random plants. Still, it says that the Planewalker can summon random pirates, and trust me, a Planewalker cannot spawn a Planewalker. I for sure would have seen it by now. Maybe they'll make it able to someday, but I think Planewalker's strong enough anyway. We'll get rid of the late game. Could use a Headstone Carver. Could use that Headstone Carver. Do we go keep the Sumo, or do we hard mulligan for the Headstone Carver? Let's hard mulligan. No such luck. At least we have a 2 and a 3. Hopefully we get Octopole here. No such luck. Wow, we really don't have a good turn 2 play now. He has so many 2s that takes out the Swashbuckler. It's really sad. Hopefully we'll get something here. Even a Headstone Carver now would help. A Toxic Waste would be good here. No. I wonder if we go with the Swashbuckler. He is playing aggro, so maybe he's going to want to not front this. I could have hardly... Might as well. Let's just YOLO. We'll see. Maybe he doesn't have a turn 2 play. Maybe he'll burn a Gravebuster here. That would actually be nice. No, he didn't have a turn 2 play. That's what you play with this deck. Just throw your cards out. Hopefully they'll have some return. Come on, man. Haven't seen Baby Fry. Baby Fry's asleep already. Sorry, guys. Past Baby Fry's bedtime. We want this to go anywhere except for lane 1. So we'll put it in lane 1 and I'll move somewhere else. I wonder if we should have put it here so we would have gone after it thinking it's a Stealthy Imp. And then this would be home free. I wonder if that's a good strategy. Buffing that. No, now we want this to go here. No, we don't. Not anymore. So let's think here. 1, 2. 1, 2. The third one gets procs the block. We're doing extremely well here. We'll probably actually just bounce this next turn. This is a huge problem. This 5 attack card. This grows. We're gonna go to the bounce, I believe. There's a Sumo. Let's go to the bounce, and we'll be able to stick this into a Gravestone next turn or something like that. We're down to 10. We gotta watch out. Whew. It's not bad. He got 2. Procced our block. Frenzy. Oh, do we frenzy? Do we? He has 3. Yeah, we'll do it. It's worth it. Just so this doesn't die this turn. He probably had something to stick here. So we'll just bounce the Bok Choy out. That's a good play. Whew, nothing. Okay, at least this will proc the block, and then this will become a 5/5 frenzy, which is amazing. Other great news is that he's gonna have to go after it next turn. So we're gonna the Tomb Razor should be good to go. Tomb Razor in 2. Looks good. I think it's actually gonna be Tomb Razor in yeah, it doesn't matter. Tomb Razor in 2. Oh yes. Oh yes. There's mixed up Gravedigger. We'll do that next. We're gonna do this play this turn. We can possibly do the mixed up Grave. We're probably not even gonna have a play next turn. We're gonna spawn a Gravestone here. So great for card advantage. You saw Baby Fry for the first time. Oh, when today? Yeah, I had him on the stream earlier today. Baby Fry? Baby Fry's in Baby League. He's in, like, Cotton League. Watch the VOD? What's the VOD? Soul Patch? What is this? Can I play a Brain Freeze pet deck? I tried it a long time ago. It's not top tier. The main pet deck I do is with the Smash, which I think is a lot better. What is that? There's Tomb Raiser. The question is, we're gonna go with the. This is turn 6 actually. I'm gonna take this trade. I think instead of sticking to the Gravestone, it makes it worthless. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do this. So we'll stick this back in. We'll be able to bounce something next turn. There's Monster Mash. Whew. Do we go for the... This was turn... What turn was this? This is turn 5, I believe. That creates a Gravestone. Monster Mash is the play next turn. We have Bounce. And let's see what's in here. Headstone Carver, Monster Mash. Another Tomb Raiser! Yeah, we're going with the Monster Mash play. And this Headstone Carver is really good to buff these two. We're going to be able to have the Bounce here. And the Monster Mash is going to be incredible. Added in kind of at the last minute 2 Monster Mashes, just because I found they end up having a lot of weak minions sometimes in this deck, which the Monster Mash is very good at remedying. My kid is 1 year old. He turned 1 recently. Con League is the best. What's up, the owner? What's so glitchy? And this is Mrs. M up. I don't think she's ever gonna be on the stream. Nobody cares. Monster Mash value. Watch us win these trades like a mofo. We're gonna. What is this? I think we'll bounce the expensive one. Yeah, let's do that. What is this again? This is alright, a second Tomb Raiser. Really nothing. We don't even have to Monster Mash here. We'll do it anyway though. How crazy is this board? I wonder if we even want to. Yeah, let's Monster Mash. That's right, keeping that card advantage alive. Look at this 5/5. So I'll hit him for 5. He's down to 1. He's not going to die quite yet this turn, but he's not going to be able to deal with this. I mean, what could he do to deal with this board? Give this guy. Did he use Pummel already? A lot of Grass Knuckles today. Yeah, the mixed up Gravedigger is glitchy. There's that. We have one more turn until, you know, whatever he clears here. He's at 1 with an empty block meter. It's turn 7. We have a Plankwalker in hand. I mean, this game's over. And if he manages to kill any of these, the Tomb Raisers are here to fill in the gaps. There's that. Nobody cares. We actually kind of have to stick a... No, but this is going to be lethal. He has 1 son. Can't kill... What is that? Whew! He's getting us down to 3 this turn. Bravo to him. Yikes. That's pretty harsh. It's kind of like a statement play, you know, that, hey, dude, I got you down to 3. A little bit more power, and he would have actually had the W there. It's something in this deck of really always having a play. You know, you'd really... with the water line. Anyway. Cool. The Tomb Raisers. What's the best imp deck? I would say Toxic Waste Infinity with On Life of the Party. You can check that out on YouTube. There also is a link below. You can look through the little list at the very bottom of the screen page. I haven't seen much from this yet. Don't need 2 of you. Looking for that Headstone Carver. We are going to get rid of this. Looking for the Headstone. No such luck. Wow, we lucked out and got a turn 1 play, though. The Octopult starting on 1 if you don't have Headstone Carver is so clutch. It really makes this deck kind of what it is. And we can, the great thing, he didn't have a turn 1 play there. So we can actually come in with the Swashbuckler. You know, 2 of his powers removes the 3/2, but the Swashbuckler should be good to go here. So we're going to try the Swashbuckler now, and then next turn we're going to do the Headstone Carver and the Sumo, and the Swashbuckler should continue to ravage this guy. Swashbuckler actually earlier would have been better, just because we want to hit again next turn. It's kind of sad. It might hit again next turn. Nah, you rolled a 3. No. Swashbuckler should have been lane 1. My bad. That was actually a misplay. Ooh, second Swashbuckler? Yes. We're doing that. Don't mess with this. So this Swashbuckler now will hit. This will actually get double buffed here. He might have something to deal with 3, but he's not going to be able to make multiple plays here. There's a Shroom for 2. Does he have a Buff Shroom? Buff Shroom would be really good here. Give this man... No, Morning Glory. Doesn't help. This doesn't... Oh, and Scorch. Nice. Wow, we just cleared 2 of our minions there. Wait a second. Oh, he had 4 that turn. Well, we still get the double buff value. This is why the first swashbuckler usually you want to play later. So when you get another swashbuckler, that gets buffed. This is a 5/5 now. Really lucky he didn't block there. Only rolled a 2. Not really lucky. What's up? Neptuna's not a starter. Absolutely not a starter. Weed spray is good here. We could go to the double. Well, let's weeds. Ooh, if he. Do we play around Pine Clone? That is the thing. You know, if we pass and he has a Pine Clone, we're gonna be not even that much trouble. We can do these next turn. Yeah. Welcome to the streamer news follower Wang WW929. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. And the weed spray is incredible here. He went to the grapes. Come on, man. Play around that weed spray. So this will proc the block. It's not going to grow, but it'll get it next turn because we have the sumo and whatever, you know, the power flower. This sumo swashbuckler is actually a really good, not the sumo and the toxic waste imp in terms of killing a power flower here or something like that is a really good combo. We're actually not going to do that though. We're going to go with the sumo and we're going to go with the stealthy imps. Now we have 2 really powerful minions on the board. Hopefully it just has a power flower or something like that. We can move that over and basically win this turn. Hopefully it just has the 1 play. Okay, that's fine. He squashed the big one, but again, we're just coming back with another huge threat. That is how the momentum of this deck works. He's going to be down to, what, 4 health here? Amazing. Turn 6 could use a play. Yes, got it. There's Tomb Raiser. Tomb Raiser is going to go here, actually. Actually, no, it'll go here. Yeah, because we'll have an empty lane. We're playing this in the water. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so again, he has to go after this, so now the Tomb Raiser should be free to go. We just need to do 4 damage anyway. There's Bluesberry. Whew, that was a good play, actually. We do have 4 damage on board, so unless he has another Shroom for 2 or something. Ooh, Weed Whack. Nice play. Wow, that was harsh, actually. He really stabilized here. It's just a matter of 1 more turn, and we just gotta put 2 damage on this guy. Anything would win right now. Bounce, sumo, line dancing zombie. Perfect. We do have the Plankwalker next turn. I guess we'll leave the option open in terms of what's gonna hit here. We probably are going to want to go for the double shot. We might want to take out the Bluesberry. I don't know. We have 20 health. Yeah, let's just go face. Face is the place. There's Sour Grapes. That is not going to help anything. And what a waste of a Sour Grapes. Sour Grapes didn't do anything there. Let's go face. Face. Proc the block. And, you know, the what's it called, this guy? It's going to be really good. Oh, and we rolled a 1. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Harsh. This deck is harsh. I love this deck. We finally found a use for Tomb Raiser. I've been looking for a use for Tomb Raiser forever. I've tried him in every type of Gravestone deck, and this is the theory, the game theory that really makes it work. What the first one I impact? I start off with Boogaloo, which always get Infinity. I mean, Infinity is such a better pick. We're gonna try to get a 2-drop here. We're gonna really hard. Ooh, this is so nice, but we can't do it. We need some more tempo. There is a 1-2. I'm gonna keep this actually. Combigan 4 and 5. This is such a good combo. We just need a 3-drop, which we have a couple of shots to get. So we'll start off with a Headstone Carver. I'm starting to play Headstone Carver in 2 now, especially in this deck. That the lanes and the blocks are so important. Well, I'm just gonna go with that. So we'll see if he has the Bong Choi. If not, we're in really good shape here. Peapod wouldn't be bad either. Citron's the most advanced here. Again, I have viable Citron decks. There's one with beans. There's one that's just a tempo deck. But again, I know how to play Citron. It's just it doesn't really end up being a great hero. That's the point. Okay, so this is safe here. Maybe heights. Maybe just so this doesn't die to superpower eventually. We actually want to stick this in lane 1. In terms of the block meter, this is actually better. We might end up frenzying this next turn together with the Toxic Waste Him. So in terms of the block meter, it's actually better for in lane 1 now. He's going to go after this. That's fine. But again, we just got 1 extra shot out of this. This will become a 4/4 of the Swashbuckler now. We can frenzy it next turn if we want to. And bounce. And this Swashbuckler is really the thing that's going to lead us to victory now. I think we leave the 3-1 alone for now. There's a 3-drop. Whew, do we go for the 3-drop? He's gonna have to invest everything into the Swashbuckler, so we could theoretically hit him really hard here. We could frenzy this. I think frenzying the Swashbuckler at this point is actually the right play. So this will proc the block as well, so we'll just stick this right in the water. We want to keep our lanes open since we're coming towards turn 5. But the frenzy here should make this survive. I don't think he has anything on 3 that can even deal 4 damage. He's really bad. I mean, doesn't have good removal. That's one of actually his weaknesses. What is that? And he's trying to just pummel us now. No. In a foot race, we are going to win. We are going to win this foot race. He's doing a lot. I mean, we're going to be down to 7 just like that. But we're doing a ton of heat. Hopefully this will proc the block. Maybe it will. Yes. Yikes. Yikes on bikes. We have to deal with this black IP. We could go Stealthy Frenzy. And then bounce next turn for the win. Probably block this shot. We could do Stealthy Frenzy. You don't have to bounce. Actually, no. Bouncing this turn is really good. Let's bounce. Let's do it like this. We'll probably end up bouncing this black IP. I hope that wasn't a mistake. No. Whew. Harsh. What's in the box? We're gonna bounce. No, he really... Ow, that really hurt. So we'll definitely bounce you. He's gonna proc the block here. We're actually in trouble. How much damage do we have on the board? We gotta play against around another plant food next turn. We might just go to the double. There's that. This is a really good pickup, actually. This just clogs an extra lane right now. Which is really good just playing around plant food and whatnot. So we could go to the mixed up Gravedigger. I think in terms of making sure that he doesn't plant food us this turn, we could go with the Simo. We could play a 1-drop, a Bong Choy, and a plant food. Would not win still. The mixed up Gravedigger would create a bounce. We just need something with 3 attack to hit, and we're going to have 2 options at that. Including the bounce. Yeah, this is the right play. Okay, it does eliminate the buff from our Swashbuckler, which is sad, but we need to put 3 damage on him right now. So let's look at this carefully. Octopet's in 1. We're going to let the time run out here. Swash is in 2, which is great. Bounce is in 3. Mixed Up is in 4, and this will be the Toxic Waste Imp. So we're trying to win with lanes 1 and 4. We want to be open here. And we'll obviously be able to bounce something. So we're going to try to open up lanes 1 and 4. And nice play, but we do have the Pogo here. Does he have a bonus attack in his hand? No. So this should be lethal here. I'll definitely bounce this. Wow. He knew we had the bounce, though. I mean, he saw that go in. We should be able to win here. Did he use his superpower yet? I think he did. So he doesn't have anything that can actually remove this Toxic Waste Imp, and that's what he's going to have to remove. This will proc the block. He has no way of dealing with this. He has no way of dealing 2 damage either. No, bonus attack wins! No! No! Ah! No! Whoa! Dodged a bullet! Welcome to the stream, our newest follower. Wow, oh Papa. Wow, bonus attack. Did he use his bonus? I think he actually used it. Did he use bonus attack? I don't even remember. He used protect. He had 3 powers. He used superpower, and that was Holoflora. No, he could have drawn a bonus attack and won there. Ouch! Wow, that was all. We really dodged a bullet on the 50-50, and we're 10-0. That was like a Tempo Grass Knuckles deck. He went for the aggro also. Maybe you have to watch out for that in the future. The Wheat Sprays might be good. We're definitely going to get rid of 1. Whew, we're going to get rid of 2 now. Give us a Headstone Carver. No such luck. Hopefully, we'll get the Octopult. And welcome to the stream, a news follower. I'm Wiz. Welcome to this stream. You've been watching for a little bit. Nothing to say for turn 1. Okay. Luckily he passed turn 1 as well. The question is, do we go to the sumo? I think the sumo is going to be better later. Let's go to this. He's going to have to expend a Berry Blast also in order to get rid of this, which a Berry Blast used here is fine. This will end up doing 2 damage. Didn't have a play anyway. I think we'll go to the Line Dancer now. Just kind of play on curve. There's a Swash. We'll do the Swash with the sumo next turn. That's actually really good. We want this Line Dancing zombie to end up somewhere in the middle. So we'll just stick it here. What's up, Smile? Did we play? Okay. What is to use the Shark Tonic? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. 1, 2. Well, we'll stick it here so we have just options of where to play the Swashbuckler. The sumo's almost for sure gonna go here. Swashbuckler looks like it's gonna be in lane 1. Yeah, so it's gonna be Swash in lane 1. We can go with the Stealthy. It's not worth it though. It's gonna be Swash in 1, and we'll put the sumo here. And we'll just drag, you know, whatever he sticks in lane 1 or lane 2, we'll just drag to lane 3. Unless it's a good trade. Maybe trading the Line Dancer for something here would be just fine. So if he tries to make a lane 1 play, we'll drag it over to lane 2. That's actually probably what's going to happen. Obviously, the sumo wins the matchup with the Bonk Choy here. There's Bananasaurus Rex. Yes! Yes! Oh, Sumo Zombie. MVP. Are you kidding me? We were just trading for a Bananasaurus Rex, trading the Line Dancer Zombie, hitting phase. Swashbuckler's hitting phase. We're going to end up with 3 nice minions on the board. And he is going to Bananasaurus Rex, the mighty Bananasaurus Rex. He knows we played 2 Gravestones here. One of them has to be a sumo. This one's for sure a sumo. We fronted a Bonk Choy with it. I mean, if this guy had any sense of what Gravestones were in this game, that was a gimme. I think we're going to go with the... I wonder if we go with the Stealthy here. I think he's going to have to go after this. There's a lot of pressure on the board. I don't think the monster... I think more minions, especially because his proc is about to get blocked. I think more minions is better. This Stealthy should be able to finish him off here. Unless he gets Meteor. What is going on? Shark to the ground lane? Land Shark for the win. What do you think damage-based deaths with Infinity? You meaning a face deck? I've tried Infinity face deck. It used to be a real thing. I've tried it recently. It did not work. It could be I have to reconfigure exactly what I'm doing with that deck. It could work better with Neptuna just because Rolling Stone is kind of better at removing things. Why are you Berry Blasting that? Okay, that's just him like conceding. Well, he knows this is going to get procced anyway. So this will proc the block. And the stealthy imp should win here. Let's see if he has 2 more. No, it doesn't. So he would need exactly Meteor in order to take this out. Is there a point in doing this? I'm actually gonna Gravestone this. The reason is because Monster Mash, in case we don't win here, he's gonna have to get Meteor and then kill this. The Monster Mash will actually work on this pretty well next turn. Here's the block. Give this man a Meteor or he is going down. What's in the box? If he had a Meteor, he would have played it already, so... yeah, that's the game. 11 and 1. 11 and 1. That's what I'm talking about. 11 and 0, sorry, not 11 and 1. 11 and 0. It's been dominating. Here is good old Gravestone Neptuna actually doing it. What's up, amazing guy? Gravestone Neptuna is a thing, and this is what I call a curve. We are not mulliganing a thing out of that hand. You actually can't see how much they mulligan, which is kind of weird. I wonder if we play around Scorch. Nah. Well, this actually does work in 1 right now, just because I don't have Swash in hand. Actually, with the he used his superpower on that. So not only does this absorb his superpower, it still is a 1/1, which will buff this 2/3 next turn. Unless he Berry Blasts it. Maybe he'll just go with the Berry Blast next turn. That's so desperate. What are you doing, man? There's another Headstone Carver. Probably this in 3 actually better. I really have to change my lane theory with this deck anyway. Okay, so Headstone Carver is a 2-for-1. It's a 1-drop that absorbs 2 cards out of his hand, including a superpower. Give us a break. We'll just go with the Line Dancing. We could go with the Headstone Carver and the Swash now, actually. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that looks fine. This is a 3/3. He's gonna, you know, even a most everything he plays this turn. He went after that. That's okay. Hopefully he does not have another 2-play. Yes. Swashbuckler hits. And the Swashbuckler, yes, it does get buffed. So he's going to have to go after the Swashbuckler, which makes the Tomb Raiser, really makes the Tomb Raiser into a thing. That proc block, this is working out perfectly. We could go with the bounce, but no, the Tomb Raiser's better. And there's Plankwalker, just in case he's able to survive until turn 8, which the way things are going, I don't know. He could, if he sticks a Power Flower here, we're gonna get 2 for 1 with the Tomb Raiser. He does not know what this is. It's just a mysterious Gravestone. Is there any counter to the Gravestone deck? The really answer is making a very strong deck. So he went with the Power Flower, which is fine. A very strong play by him, but we're gonna get something, hopefully something really good out of this Tomb Raiser. We'll have the bounce. We'll go to the bounce next turn, I guess. With the Dolphinado, we'll probably get a very good target next turn. That front end. What's in the box? Give us a rodeo. Swashbuckler? Wait a second. Do we Monster Mash this turn? Or do we go with the bounce? Monster Mash looks actually really good here. Hopefully you don't get cherry bombed. Oh, do we play around cherry? Seems like a slow deck. The bounce also here is going to be incredible. I really wonder what we do. Cherry Bomb and him playing one big minion. Both of those means the Monster Mash does kill the Power Flower here, though. Okay, we're going to do this. I hope this does not come back to bite us, but we are going to try to stall one more turn for the Monster Mash. We should get a good bounce here. Looks like he's only packing big minions. He did not have early game plays. Let's see what he does here. Hopefully just like laser beams or something like that. He goes to, ooh, wow. So the Monster Mash will actually give that some attack next turn. That's the good news. And the berry. Huh, okay. No, is the bounce good now? Not really. I guess the Monster Mash wouldn't have been good either. Do we go for the bounce? That's the question. If we bounce this, it's incredibly good. If we bounce this, it's incredibly bad. Because he'll come in with this and kill our Line Dancer next turn. Otherwise, this trades. We don't really have a good play next turn. It's a 50-50, and you know what? We're never going to get a better bounce than this. Please get the Power Flower. No, never lucky. Oh well. At least the Power Flower dies here. That Grapes is, we're going to see that Grapes again, though. It looks like, I mean, we're doing so much damage. That procs the block. There's no reason why the Plankwalker shouldn't be able to finish him off here. Problem is we can't Monster Mash now, because that Grapes is going to come in, unless he makes some other weird play. You create a Fry card? That's cool. He's thinking about killing something. What is he thinking about? Shrooms, okay. That's alright. Wow, and now the Grapes kills this. There's Swashbuckler. He's just going to front this with the Swashbuckler. I think we're going to do Swashbuckler Monster Mash next turn. We have really no play here. The Grapes just demolishes us here. We'll save the Swashbuckler. There's no point. We'll just get him to proc our block meter a little bit, see what we can get. There's the Grapes, of course. Yeah, that Dolphinado didn't really work out. Hey, did we go with the Monster Mash here? Just to save this minion on the board? I think we do. This will actually give our Swashbuckler a chance to hit face next turn. He's gonna want to go after the 4-2. What's in the box? Give us what's it called? Dolphinado. No such luck. Maybe we'll do that next turn. Okay, we are approaching turn 8. This is why we have the 2 copies of Plankwalker in this deck. I would like the Swash to actually hit face. So we'll do it like this. We can re-Gravestone something also. Swash hitting face would be nice. He'll probably go after this. A couple of the Plankwalker is going to be really good next turn. There's Sour Grapes and Nerf. Grapes of Wrath, I mean. So we'll move the Grapes of Wrath. We'll move it here. Everything else is kind of a good matchup, and the Swashbuckler hitting face here is good. It will not only survive. We can stick this in a Gravestone? No. Well, we're not. The Plankwalker is going to spawn an extra pirate here next turn anyway. Another Grapes of Wrath would actually be Pretty hard to deal with here. He's down to 7 with 1 charge on the block meter. So I think we go with a maximum value play and put this in the water. Yeah. We'll go with the max value play. What's in the box? Hopefully get some Vikings. Whatever ends up in 4 is really not going to be a thing anyway. Yes! Oh, and we got Swabby here. Swabby here is really good. I mean, this is actually a perfect hand. We want something that's not going to kill this. I guess Swash would have been slightly better. Squash that, but this Viking is a thing now. I just Swabby. See what happens. Hammer. Whew. Harsh. Hopefully we'll get a good play next turn. Obviously another Plankwalker would be amazing. We're at 11 health. We really got to watch out. Because, you know, 1 shot from this plus it dying is lethal. There's a bounce. Yes! Oh, this should be lethal here. There's no reason why not. Well, we're going to have 2 shots at lethal right now. Either one of these that hit phase. So he's not going to be able to remove both of these. There's no way. I mean, Cornucopia still wouldn't help. Give this man a Cornucopia. Give this man many power flowers. I don't think he has an out. He destroyed that. But again, if he fronts this, we're just going to bounce out of the way and have the W here. And, you know, he would have to stick a team up. That's his only chance. Healing? Wait a second. How much damage is that? We're going to stick this obviously back in the Gravestone. We're 1 off of lethal here. Come on, man. 1 off. Now, I'm definitely sticking the Pogo back in a Gravestone. Such great value. Plus, we're just stalling on the Grapes of Wrath. It puts a Gravestone in front of that for next turn. And here's another Stealthy Imp. What's with the block meter? No, he's gonna block next turn. I have to bounce the Grapes of Wrath. That's a really good pickup. Oh, this is probably the best thing. Besides for an actual Plankwalker, this is probably the best thing. This should hopefully finish him off here. So we have a bounce. Cherry Bomb. Okay. We just need 2 damage, though. And this is another Stealthy Imp. There's that. Question is, what do we do? What do we bounce here? I'm not gonna have lethal quite yet. We don't really need the... If we bounce this, just so we don't take the damage. Fine. It's sad. Mix of Gravedigger would be so good this next turn. Wow, he's surviving. We're gonna proc his block here. This dies. Everything dies. And his block is very likely, I mean, what is his last power? Weed Whack? Did he use Weed Whack yet? Or is it Scorch? It's Weed Whack, so we're on an empty field here. Sumo wins, Pogo wins, Plankwalker wins, Headstone Carver does not win. We're going to play this next turn. He could really put the pedal to the metal here. In fact, Grapes of Wrath wins. Grapes of Wrath and something wins, so we actually have to do this just to play around that. This is just a stall for time. Whoa, we actually might lose this game. Probably will. We need a Sumo or a... There's Chomp. No! Ooh, 5 and Grapes of Wrath wins here. Oh, we need a lucky block. Come on, we have 3 shots. We have 1 charge. Come on, let's roll some 3s. There's a 2. There's a 3. There's a block! Superpower for the win! Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! Lethal! Lethal! With the block feeder. It wasn't that lucky since we already started off with 1 charge. It was just slightly lucky. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Booyah! Don't mess. Undefeated 12-0. Yeah, albeit those last couple games were some close calls. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Gravestone Neptuna. Oh! Oh! For the win.